So, how many relationships that start as affairs turn into long-lasting, healthy, happy marriages? I have been researching this for a little while because this question was asked of me a while ago, and I've got to tell you, it's hard to find a scientific answer. The estimates range from 1% all the way up to 10%. And so I want to share what I found with you, and then I'd love for you to help me find the answer. I'm figuring some of you are super research gurus who can maybe find a great source that I haven't tapped into. But let me show you what I found. We'll talk about it, and then I'm going to keep looking too. Okay, so here we have an article from medium.com that cites research, but this in of itself is not a research study. But let's look at what they're reporting here. Okay, so while conclusive research and studies seem sparse, the probability of an affair ending in marriage is very, very low, between 3 and 5%. Okay. Then if we skip down a little bit, he says, the author of the article, this research suggests that only 1% achieve stability and happiness. All right, so he's an advocate of the 1% club, that only 1% of relationships that start as affairs actually turn into long-term marriages. Let's see what else we can find. So this is the same article on medium.com, and they're citing two different authors, Dr. Frank Pittman and Elizabeth Landers, who say a second marriage that begins with infidelity will likely fail within 2 years. Okay, interesting, could be true, but I would love to see if there's any research that supports this. So here we have a different article from Scientific American. Again, this is not a journal article. This is a magazine article, but this is an okay place to start our search. And we see in the bottom paragraph, rarely did infidelity lead to real relationship. Only 1 out of 10 of the affairs, a little bit higher than that actually, 11.1%, ultimately turned into a full-fledged commitment. One of the preconceptions that turns out to be true. Okay, so that's super interesting. And if we look above, we can see, people stay together without discovering their infidelity, and also cheating was most likely to end a relationship when it arose from anger, lack of love, low commitment, or neglect. So to evaluate this, we need to really see some research studies. So help me find some, guys. I really want to dig in, and I'll keep looking too.